Hey guys, so today I'm going to do the products I want to use up in 2015 in my inventory. So this is where I'm going to go through each category in my makeup collection, tell you what the amount I started with this year. Back in, I did the first one like the end of December in 2014. So basically what I started the new year off with. My last update, which was around summertime, I'll post my updating playlist down below and where I'm at now. And I'll show you too a couple of the products that I am working on using up to help lower that number if it needs to. So we'll first start off with my small eyeshadows. I said I wanted around 30 eyeshadows and I started the year off with 42. Last update I had 33 and now I have 23. So I did declutter a bunch this past update, and then I also did use a couple of eyeshadows up fully. So I will definitely put my project pans down below because those are definitely what I have been working on using, those eyeshadows. But so I made it to my goal and I love it because I just have all of my single shadows or trios in one of my drawers in my makeup collection, so it's easier to just keep, and I really am happy with the eyeshadows I have. I do want to continue to try and use them up. So the small eyeshadows that I do have that I am working on trying to use up is the first one is a Coastal Scents Quad. You'll see this in my project pan I'm recently doing. This is again the Coastal Scents Quad in my progress with it. So I'm working on that. I'm working on my Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells. I really haven't used this the past update too much, but again you can still see that I do and have hit pan on that. And then again my Maybelline Chai Latte Quad. So that's the progress on that. So those are the single shades that I am trying to use up. So moving on to eyeshadow palettes. This one is very interesting. At the end of last year I said, oh, I'm going to try and really work. I really only need 6 palettes. This past year, in using a lot of my single shades, I found that I do love palettes over the single shades, especially for trying like a bunch of shades out. When I do, I am going to start trying to work through my palettes in 2016. When I do start using those, I will start marking down my favorite shades and probably create a Z palette of the ultimate best shades ever. And so again, I wanted 6 palettes. I had 9 palettes at the time. Kind of crazy thinking that I was going to use 30 palettes up when I just have been using my small eyeshadows, which is great, and it's helping declutter that. But I've kind of purchased a couple and probably will get more around the holiday season. So last update I had 11 and now I have 14. So the palette that I am going to try and work on in 2016 is my Urban Decay Naked palette. I have been using the color Virgin, which is this light cream color as a highlight because I did use up my highlight color recently as a single eyeshadow that I've been working on, so I am going to try that. But what I just received is that Too Faced La Chateau or La Chateau, whatever, and it came with these 3 little palettes, so that's why it went up 3 palettes for my eyeshadow palettes collection. But these are really gorgeous. There's not too many shades. There's like 6 and then a blush or bronzer in each of these. I really am happy that I got those. So I'm not too mad at myself that I did increase it. But again, like I said, I really want to work on the stuff that I have and try and just keep trying to find my favorite things. And then ultimately make a Z palette of like the best single eyeshadows. So total colored shadows though, even though I increased in my eyeshadow palettes, my total shadows remained the same. So last update I counted, I had 181 shades. Now I still have 181. So what I mean by counting, so for example, this Walking on Eggshell palette, this has 3 shades. So it has the cream, the crease, and then the all over eyelid color. That counts as 3. However, In this Maybelline Chai Latte Quad, I would only count that dark brown shade as one shade in this. So that's how, even though my palettes have increased, the amount of shades I have with the singles, since it did drop by like 10 of those, is equivalent to those 3 palettes. So all in all, it's basically telling myself that I did not use up more eyeshadows than I have. I did use more single eyeshadows or trios, but increasing those 3 palettes, I basically equaled out. So that's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with the shades I did use up and the new shades that I have. So I'm pretty happy with that, but I am wanting to continue to work on those. For eyeliners, I said I wanted 10. I started the year off with 30 eyeliners. Last update, I had 21, and now I have 14. So I am currently working on in various projects on a couple of liners. The first one is my Stila Stay All Day Liquid Black Eyeliner, and I'll go ahead and swatch that for you. It's right there. It's still very pigmented black. This is my ultimate favorite black liquid eyeliner, like out of all the ones I've tried. The next one I've been working on is the Pure Minerals Pure Black Precision Eyeliner. This is more of like a felt tip pen. So it is a little bit darker than the Stila, but that's just because I've been using the Stila one a lot more and it's older. But this is a really nice one as well. You can get this at Ulta. Then I have my Urban Decay Zero pencil, and this is all I have of that. And this is, again, a black eyeliner. I use this as like a under eye eyeliner on the days that I don't want to use this one. And this one is my Rimmel Nude eyeliner. Love it for brightening the eyes. It is just really pretty. Love it. Would repurchase. So those are the eyeliners I'm currently working on. For mascaras, I said I only wanted 2. I think this number is very impossible with getting samples and stuff of mascaras. I have recently canceled my Ipsy bag, so I won't be getting any random little samples anymore with that. I wasn't too happy with them this past year. So I started the year off with mascaras at 6. Last update I had 9. I did have a lash stash, and I do plan on getting that again the end of this year, so it will go up again. But now, I forgot to write my number down. Now I think I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7. So now I have 7. And the 2 I'm working on is the Pur Big Look with Argan Oil Mascara. This is a rubber brush, and it's okay. I wouldn't say it's anything special with that. And then the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I got this after the lash stash. This was the one I traded my coupon in to get a full size, so I am currently working on that one as well. For concealers, I was wanting to end the year with 3. I started the year off with 6. Last update I had 5, and now I have 4. So the the concealers I'm currently working on is the Evelyn Iona concealer, and this is my progress so far on that. So hopefully I'll be able to use that up by the end of the year. And then I've also been using the IT Bye Bye Under Eye concealer, which is a nice concealer. You only need like the smallest little pin prick amount for your under eyes. And then I did use up the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer in light, and this is my ultimate go-to easy to put on concealer. And so I repurchased it, and then I even got the Brightner shade for under my eyes as well. So I do love these, and after those 2 concealers, the IT and Evelyn Iona, I would continue and stick with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewinds. They're the best in my opinion. For brow products, I started the year off with 3. Last update I had 5, and now I have 4. So I really haven't been doing much to my eyebrows in the past 2 months or so. But the products that I would be working on is this e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in light to medium. So I have hit pan on both of these, and they weren't like that the beginning of the year, so I'm pretty happy with my progress of that. But again, like, I really haven't been doing my eyebrows, so I don't find a necessity for it. Bronzers, I said I wanted 2 bronzers, but I really messed myself up this year around my birthday. So I started the year off with 6, and then I had 12, now I have 13. So that number will go down to 12 really fast because this is my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. As you can see, it is like nothing is in there. So I definitely will finish this within the next month. I've been using this as a crease eyeshadow color as well as bronzer. And then what bit me for the numbers, and I'm going to work on for the rest of the year, is my Too Faced The Little Black Book of Bronzers. This was I'm so glad I had this. I love playing with these. They come with like 8 shades of their bronzers, all of them, and I love playing with these. They're so fun. So yeah, that's what increased my numbers, but I'm really happy to still have this and have them all like in one convenient place. I can just kind of pick and choose what I want. What's inconvenient about this is travel. You don't want to bring this whole book of bronzers when you travel. So that's why I've kind of been using this little guy, and I definitely think once I play with all of these a little more, I'll probably get a full size of that just to have when I travel. For blushes, I said I wanted 5. I started the year off with 12. Now it takes forever to use up a blush. Last update, I had 20. Now I have 24. So I did use or give up a lot of blushes, but I did recently get the Tarte Bling It On blush palette for 2015. And it comes with these gorgeous shades. And then in the Too Faced line palettes that I recently got, it had a blush in each eyeshadow. So that's what made that increase. But I don't really want to use any of those up. The one that I am going to try and work on is the Ulta Adore Cheek. And this is in a project, so we'll see how that goes. I really just want to hit pan on it. And I'd be pretty happy. I love the blushes that I have now, and I don't really want to say I want to have 5 anymore because I am really happy with them. Cream shadows, I started off with 19. Last update I had 13. Now I have 16. So the 2 shades cream products that I am trying to use up are both Maybelline Color Tattoos. You will see these in projects. The first one is Inked in Pink, and that is the progress I have on that one. And then the other one I am trying to use is Seashore Frost, which is my favorite one. It was limited edition, so I'm so sad about it. But that is where I'm at on that one as well. So I definitely think I should be able to finish both of these by the end of the year. So that number should go down unless I buy more of these Laura Mercier caviar sticks. They're gorgeous. Let me swatch this one for you. I recently got this one called Moonlight, and I really want to get the little samples of it, but these are gorgeous. I love them for just a color base under your eyes, or you can wear it alone. Love it. And that's kind of why it increased. Highlighters, skipped foundations. Foundations, I started the year off with 6, or powders. Last update I had 11, now I have 4. The ones I'm currently using is my Urban Decay Naked Skin Liquid Makeup in shade 3.5. That's in a project, as well as the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless powder, and this is a translucent powder. I really do like this. It is pretty matte, very soft to the touch. So I really do like that powder on top of the foundation. For highlighters, started the year off with 9. Last update I had 8, now I have 7, and I want to stick with 7. These are like the ultimate pretty highlighters. I have, and I counted this as 3. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder palette. Love these shades. I also have oh well, this one will go pretty fast. This is just a sample I counted of the Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. And then I have my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. This is like one of my favorites ever. I just got this around my birthday and have been loving it. And then recently I got this little duo set of Becca Opal. This is their Pressed Skin Perfector. And then this is, I don't know what this is. This their Spotlight highlight, I guess, in Opal. So I really do love playing with those and I'm really happy with them. Lip glosses and stains. I started, in my last update I had 16. Now I have 12. I am currently working on my Ulta Stellar lip gloss. I found though recently, I used to be, when I first started my channel, just a lip gloss girl, didn't really care about lipsticks, didn't like lipsticks. Now I'm loving lipsticks and lip crayons. So my last update with those crayons and lipsticks, I had 23, now I have 25. I am working on a couple of them. I am working on this Maybelline Pink Possibilities lipstick. That's all I have there. So that one should definitely be used up by the end of November. I also have this Urban Decay Glinda pencil. This has been one of my favorites this year. Have really loved this and will probably definitely look into trying some other ones. I also have in a Project Bare Minerals Moxie lipstick, which looks like this. That hasn't been showing much progress and I actually don't like it as much as I thought I was going to. And then I purchased this around February last year and I want to just make sure to continue to use this. This is the YSL number 12 lipstick. I'll go ahead and swatch that for you. It's right there. I love it. It's gorgeous. Definitely just want to get my money's worth out of this since it was really nice before it goes bad. So that is my update on the products I want to use up in 2015. I'll link my other updates down below so you can see how the numbers changed in different products I was working on. But I'm pretty excited with the progress I've had this year. Hopefully I can continue to try and use these numbers up, but make sure to watch my finale of the 2015 towards the end of December, as well as a products I want to use up in 2016 intro. I definitely want to, since I've already decluttered majority of this year, I want to make sure to look at my inventory, see what products are kind of old, on the older side that I just really want to work on, or products that, like this YSL, I got this in February and just really want to use it up and make sure I get my money's worth before it even goes bad. So that's what I'm kind of going to do. So I'm going to be more specific with the items I do want to use up to get those numbers down, and I'll give you updates and progress pictures and all that kind of stuff of that. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.